Hello, 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 hello. Today's video is going to be a soft-spoken tea organization and show and tell. And please bear with me, my setup is probably the strangest setup I've ever had in making a video. So if it's a little awkward, that's why. I'm sitting over here and I have a bar stool chair with a plate and then my camera on it because I don't have a real tripod. And this video might end up being more than one part because I'm honestly not sure if my phone will be able to record long enough, and I want this to be relaxing and a nice longer video. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna get into some of these single containers where the tea is not in bags. Well, it is, but they're not individually wrapped. So this is Celestial Seasonings, Herbal Tea, Honey, Vanilla, Chamomile. And let me go ahead and show you. This is what the inside looks like. They come in bags like so. This is 2 bags. And that is how all of the Celestial Seasonings come. I have 5 of them in total. And this is a good tea for before you go to bed. And you get 20 tea bags. So then moving on, I have some holiday teas. I have Cranberry Vanilla Wonderland. And I really like the pictures on the Celestial Seasonings. I mean, they're known for their sleepy time teas, which we'll get to. But this one, and I'm just gonna move a little bit, is a cranberry vanilla tea. I mean, it's in the name. But this is another herbal tea, so that means that there is no caffeine. I only have herbal teas from Celestial Seasonings. And I think that this one is from last year, if not maybe even the year before. I really like to get holiday teas, but they usually come around every year, these types with the same flavors, and they're just like a holiday staple. And then you have some information on how to make the tea, some information about the ingredients, sustainability. And again, they have the same package in the front, or in the box, not in the front. So moving on, we have Sugar Cookie Sleigh Ride, which is a very, very sweet tea. I normally take my tea with stevia because I don't like to eat too much sugar. I know some people don't like stevia, or some people say, oh, just use sugar. I just prefer the stevia. I'm used to it at this point. Been using it for a long time with tea. But this one is definitely very sweet, whereas the cranberry vanilla was more fruity. This one is definitely more sweet. This is not a tea that I have very often. I feel like I have to be in the mood for it. It has kind of a white chocolate taste. I'm not a big fan of white chocolate, but I think it translates well in this tea. And then going back to the honey vanilla chamomile, it's pretty much just as it sounds. It does have a bit of a stronger honey taste. Okay, so then we have my all-time favorite from Celestial Seasonings is Sleepy Time Vanilla. You have the bear sleeping in the hammock, but this is their usual sleepy time tea with vanilla, and it's so good. It's so good. It's like one of my favorite nighttime teas. And this tea has chamomile, spearmint, lemongrass, natural French vanilla, and then a whole mess of other assorted natural flavors. Not that they're not natural, but they're not super clear on what they are. But this is really the best Celestial Seasonings that I have out of the 5. Moving on to our last Celestial Seasonings is Sleepy Time Mint. And this is obviously going to be similar to the Sleepy Time Vanilla, but with more of a focus on mint. This has a very strong peppermint, spearmint taste. I'm really trying to do as many sounds as possible. I just don't want to go crazy with the crinkles in the beginning because I have this whole container, I almost said bucket, of teas that are all tea bags, so that'll be a lot of crinkles. This is a very good tea. It's a bit harder to find than the other ones, oddly. But it's pretty good if you can find it. I'm also on the hunt for, there was another Sleepy Time tea that I was looking for and I can't remember what it was. It's just so hard to find that I haven't been able to find it. It was a different Sleepy Time. If I think about it If I think of it, I'll bring it up. Okay, so next, these, oh, see, these ones are metal. These are Hary Suns. I have 5 of these as well. This is a really, really good brand. They always taste fantastic. I believe all of these are caffeinated that I have. And you get 20 little, I believe they're called sachets of tea, but that's how they are. You get these little single bags, and they stay fresh because they're in the tin. And obviously I've used up a lot of these. This is probably my favorite out of the 5. And this is a really nice, I don't even know how to describe the flavor. Almost like a vanilla, yeah, black tea, vanilla flavor, black currant flavor, natural bergamot oil, caramel flavor. This is a great, great tea. The only problem with this brand is it is a bit more expensive. I've seen these go for anywhere from $5 to like $15, depending on the type of tea and where it is. I know that you can get them fairly cheaper at Target. There's like a $2 to $3, sometimes even $4 price difference between Target and the grocery store for these. Moving on, this is my probably second favorite. This is Vanilla Komaro. And now this one has oh, this one is not caffeinated. Yeah, this one has decaf black tea and then just natural vanilla flavor. And they have such pretty, I don't know if you can tell, there's a little bit of reflectivity. I think my lighting is a bit strange for this. But these are really nice tins. You can definitely reuse them too. They're thick and sturdy. You could reuse them for, I don't know, whatever you want. You could probably put like sugar in there or other baking things. And then try not to be obnoxious with these tins because they can be quite loud. And there's the inside. Just the same as the other one. Really nice scent on that one. And I just want to say, I have a lot of tea. I know it seems like a lot, but I drink like a few cups of tea every day. And then I also have other people in my life that drink tea. It's kind of like, I don't want to say it's a hobby because it's not really a hobby, but it's just, I don't know, it's something to enjoy, something different. Or maybe not, I don't know. I don't know a lot of people who drink tea besides people like in my life. That made no sense. I'm sorry. Let's just move on. So this one is, I'm trying to get the color to be accurate. It's a very pink tin. Looks a lot brighter on camera. But this is Cherry Blossom. And this, let me give you the flavor. Green tea, cherry flavor, and vanilla flavor. And this is a really good one as well. They're all really good. It's a good brand. This one I think is the nicest container. We'll move on. There's not too much to say about this brand anymore. This one is quite expensive. This is Dragon Pearl Jasmine. And this is the kind, I could probably show you a little bit, but they look really like little balls in here. And when you put them in hot water, they expand and then they unfurl. It's neat. But this kind is quite a bit more expensive than the others. I think that this was the one that got up into the like $13-14 range. I don't drink this super often because I feel like, oh, it's so expensive. What? I know that that's kind of stupid though, because then what? It just gets stale. So, I don't know. But I like this tea. This is just green tea and white tea for ingredients. This is a more, I guess, earthy taste. More typical of what you would associate with green tea is probably my best description. But they're good. And then my last Hary Suns, just realized you could see my little socks, is chocolate mint. And this is black tea with fresh mint and chocolate flavor. And I'd say that that's pretty accurate. I bought this not that long ago. I bought this because I saw it at Target and I was like, that is such a low price for that brand. I think it was like maybe like $5 and I got this. I also know someone who really likes mint chocolate stuff. So, but the ingredients on this one are black tea, peppermint leaves, chocolate flavor, vanilla flavor. That's it. This is a nice little brown box with some navy blue detailing. And then of course the little glittering yellow dots. Trying to figure out what that sound was and if it meant that someone was going to be very loud. But I think someone was just closing their car door. It's very windy out today. Last night we had just like totally random downpouring out of nowhere. And ever since then it's been really windy and cold. Perfect for tea. Okay, and these are my last boxes. This one, these brands, or these two are from Sangrime. I'm not sure if that's how you actually pronounce that. But this is a Korean brand. Let's see the product of Korea. And then like some nutritional facts. I tried these because I thought that these were, or I bought them because they were pretty unusual flavors that I didn't know. I mean, I had never heard of balloon flower or balloon flower root tea. And I just really wanted to know what that tasted like. And then I have hydrangea. And these are honestly some of the most interesting teas that I've ever had. This one tastes like roasted peanuts, which is a bit strange. And it's not just me, I had someone else taste it, and I was like, what does this taste like to you? And they said, peanut butter. And it really is like a peanut butter taste, which is fine. It's just odd. It's like, it's honestly, it's like spot on. But then these are in these bags, and then this the little bag itself. And these have such a weird scent. Like, they just smell like peanut butter. I don't know. It's strange. Let me put that away. This one is an herbal tea, and a lot of the writing is in Korean. I think this is just an herbal tea, no caffeine. And then this one is hydrangea tea, and these come with 15. I don't know if I pointed that out. This is the sweetest tea that I've ever had in my life. It is a very strange mouthfeel for a tea. It's almost like too sweet to the point where you feel it in your mouth when you're drinking it. It's like syrupy sweet. Although I've only tried this once, and that could be on me because I put stevia into it without tasting it first, which is not a good idea. But this was just super sweet. It was good though. I did like it. And I didn't know that people made hydrangea tea. And it makes me wonder. I really hope the picture looks okay. It seems okay. I just can't really see the viewfinder too well. I'm experimenting. But now I think I'm going to show you some of my loose leaf tea, and then maybe end this video and film the second part. But we'll see. Also, my stomach is like making noise because I just ate. So this is a canister of loose leaf white tea. And I believe that this is from Tivana. This is kind of old. Some of my loose leaves are really old. But I haven't noticed any issue with them. And I'll just give you a glimpse. It smells really good. This is a white tea. I don't know if I said that. Imperial Acai Blueberry. And this is from, I believe, Tivana. I want to say Tivana. We used to have a Tivana store at our local mall, but not for a while. So this is probably maybe a bit older than some of my other stuff. Let's move on. Oh, I just realized that I have two in the kitchen that I didn't pick up. Oh well. This is a David's Tea Pineapple Mimosa. And this is apple, candied pineapple, pineapple marigold petals, white cornflower petals, and artificial flavoring. And we don't have David's Tea in the US anymore. I think they're only in Canada now, which is a shame because I used to get a lot of tea from here. This tea is definitely in an older packaging, and it's definitely a bit older than, I mean, it's a bit old and I probably shouldn't be drinking it, is what I'm trying to say. But it tastes fine and it looks fine, and I've had it and I haven't gotten sick. The thing is when I was moving, I found a bunch of teas that I had forgotten about because they were just with some other stuff, like out of sight, out of mind. And I probably bought these like, I don't know, less than a decade ago. Oh, did that give me an issue? No, it said my phone was dying. Oh no. But these are definitely older and I am trying to use them up soon. And I think if this one is sangria, then the ones I have in the kitchen are, I think, Magic Dragon or something like that, and then Rosé All Day, which is a rosé flavored tea, which it's kind of strange how, like, it tastes like rosé. But this is pineapple mimosa. I got like a set of cocktail inspired teas. This one is sangria. I don't like sangria, like at all. This one is apple, hibiscus, licorice root, sweet blackberry leaves, orange, strawberry, raspberry. This tea, I remember, is like a bit tart. I haven't had it in a while. It's a bit tart, but not offensive. I just don't like actual sangria. But maybe I'll have some of this today. And these, I believe, are both infusions. Yeah, fruit infusions. Which, do they have caffeine? I don't think so. It does not say. I don't think they have caffeine. I don't think their infusions or their herbal teas have caffeine. Alright, what am I at time-wise? Because I still have these. And I have a lot of other stuff. I think I'm gonna call this video, and then I'm going to film the rest of this stuff in a part 2. And just to show you a bit of a glimpse, I have these little sweet indulgence set. These are loose leaf bags. And then these are all different teas, but I'm going to do this separately in part 2, and there will be more organizing because I have to organize these in this big container and get them sorted out a little bit. But that will be another video. I hope that you enjoyed this part, and I hope that you stick around for part 2. And if you have a favorite tea, it can be something loose leaf from a specialty shop or just like a grocery store brand. Let me know. I am always interested in trying new tea, clearly.